Welcome to Creepy, the best horror storyteller on YouTube.
Part 1.
It was supposed to be a fun night out for the four friends, Lila, Noah, Riley, and Finn. They had heard rumors about the old doll factory on the outskirts of town, where a fire had killed dozens of workers and children decades ago. Some said the place was haunted by the restless spirits of the victims. Others said it was cursed by a vengeful witch who had been burned alive. Either way, the friends were curious and bored enough to check it out for themselves. They drove to the factory in Noah's car, parking near the rusty gate that blocked the entrance. The building was a large, brick structure with broken windows and charred walls. A sign above the door read, "Happyland Dolls, where dreams come true." The friends chuckled at the irony, then climbed over the gate and walked towards the door. "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Lila asked, clutching her flashlight nervously. She was the most timid of the group, and the only one who had second thoughts about the adventure. "Come on, Lila, don't be a chicken," Riley teased, nudging her with his elbow. He was the prankster of the group, always looking for a laugh or a scare. "It's just an old building, nothing to be afraid of." "Yeah, and think of the cool stuff we might find inside," Finn added, his eyes shining with excitement. He was the explorer of the group, always eager to discover new places and things. "Maybe we'll find some rare dolls or antiques that we can sell for a fortune. Or maybe we'll find some ghosts or demons that will kill us for trespassing," Noah joked, winking at Lila. He was the leader of the group, always confident and charismatic. He liked to tease Lila, but he also had a crush on her, and wanted to impress her with his bravery. "Stop it, Noah, you're not funny," Lila said, rolling her eyes. She liked Noah too, but she hated when he acted like a jerk. She wished he would be more sensitive and caring, like he was when they were alone. "Relax, guys, we're just here to have some fun," Noah said, reaching for the door handle. "Let's go in and see what this place has to offer." He pushed the door open, and a gust of cold air hit them. They shivered and stepped inside, shining their flashlights around. The factory was dark and dusty, filled with cobwebs and debris. They saw rows of machines and tables, where the dolls were made and assembled. They saw shelves and boxes, where the dolls were stored and shipped. They saw posters and banners, where the dolls were advertised and praised. "Wow, this place is huge," Finn said, walking ahead of the others. "Let's split up and explore. We'll meet back here in an hour." "Are you crazy?" Lila asked, grabbing his arm. "We can't split up, that's how people die in horror movies." "Don't worry, Lila, nothing bad will happen," Noah said, putting his arm around her shoulders. "We'll be fine, trust me." He gave her a reassuring smile, then kissed her cheek. Lila felt a surge of warmth in her chest, then nodded reluctantly. She let go of Finn's arm, and followed Noah to the left. Riley and Finn went to the right, each with their own flashlight. The friends split up, unaware of the eyes that watched them from the shadows. Unaware of the whispers that filled the air. Unaware of the danger that lurked in the factory. Unaware of the horror that awaited them.
Part 2.
Lila and Noah walked through the factory, holding hands and shining their flashlights around. They saw various rooms and sections, where different types of dolls were made. They saw porcelain dolls, with delicate features and elegant dresses. They saw rag dolls, with stitched smiles and button eyes. They saw plastic dolls, with movable limbs and realistic hair. They saw clown dolls, with colorful outfits and painted faces. "Wow, look at all these dolls," Lila said, stopping to examine a shelf of clown dolls. "They're so creepy." "I know, right?" Noah agreed, picking up one of the dolls. Imagine having one of these in your room. It would give you nightmares. He pressed a button on the doll's chest, and it started to laugh. A high-pitched, maniacal laugh that echoed through the factory. Lila and Noah jumped, then laughed nervously. "That's not funny, Noah," Lila said, slapping his arm. "Put that thing down." Sorry, I couldn't resist," Noah said, putting the doll back on the shelf. "Let's keep going." They continued to walk, unaware that the doll's eyes followed them. Unaware that the doll's laugh triggered a chain reaction. Unaware that the other dolls started to wake up. Meanwhile, Riley and Finn explored the other side of the factory, where they found the office and the warehouse. They saw desks and cabinets, where the paperwork and records were kept. They saw crates and pallets, where the finished products and materials were stored. They saw maps and plans, where the expansion and renovation were planned. "Wow, look at all this stuff," Finn said, opening a drawer and finding a stack of cash. "They must have made a lot of money from selling these dolls." "I know, right?" Riley agreed, opening a crate and finding a pile of guns. They must have had a lot of enemies to need these weapons. He picked up one of the guns and aimed it at Finn. Finn ducked, then laughed nervously. "That's not funny, Riley," Finn said, grabbing the gun from his hand. "Put that thing down." Sorry, I was just joking," Riley said, taking the gun back and putting it in the crate. "Let's keep going." They continued to walk, unaware that the gun was loaded. Unaware that the gun had a faulty trigger. Unaware that the gun went off and shot a bullet through the wall. The bullet hit a gas pipe, causing a leak. The leak filled the factory with a flammable vapor. The vapor ignited when it reached a spark. The spark came from a broken wire. The wire was connected to a speaker. The speaker played a recorded message. "Welcome to Happyland Dolls, where dreams come true. We hope you enjoy your visit, and don't forget to smile. Because here at Happyland Dolls, we love to make you laugh. And if you don't laugh, we'll make you scream." The message was followed by a loud explosion that shook the whole factory. The explosion caused a fire that spread through the factory. The fire reached the dolls that came to life. The dolls were angry that their home was destroyed. The dolls were hungry that their flesh was burned. The dolls were thirsty that their blood was boiled. The dolls were lonely that their friends were killed. The dolls wanted revenge on the intruders who caused the chaos. The dolls wanted company on the survivors who escaped the flames. The dolls wanted fun on the victims who screamed in pain. The dolls found Lila and Noah, who were hiding in a closet. The dolls broke the door and dragged them out. The dolls tore their clothes and bit their skin. The dolls laughed and made them scream. The dolls found Riley and Finn, who were running to the exit. The dolls blocked the way and pushed them back. The dolls shot their guns and stabbed their flesh. The dolls smiled and made them scream. The dolls had their fun until there was nothing left. The dolls were satisfied until they felt a new pain. The dolls were dying from the smoke and the heat. The dolls were crying and made themselves scream. The factory was silent except for the crackling of the fire. The factory was empty except for the corpses of the dolls and the friends. The factory was dark except for the glow of the flames. The factory was a hell where laughter turned to screams.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more similar horror stories.